Good evening, this is Whiskey Zero, Delta Delta Zulu. Welcome to the Colorado Amateur Radio Emergency Services Region 3 District 2 Net. Our district consists of Larimer and Weld counties. This net meets each Thursday evening on the 447-275 repeater, courtesy of the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. All stations with 70-centimeter privileges are invited to check in. All announcements about amateur radio-related activities, including club events and meetings, are welcome. This is a directed net, and all traffic will go through the net control station. This is Whiskey Zero, Delta Delta Zulu. My name is Dave, and I'm located in Timnath. I'll be your net control station for this session of the net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic before we begin? Is there any formal NTS traffic for the net? When checking into the net, please give your call sign using the standard ITU phonetics, followed by your name and then your location. Stations with traffic for the net should indicate so during their check-in. I will now take check-ins from stations using battery or emergency power by call suffix. Stations using battery or emergency power, alpha through Mike, please call.
This is Whiskey Bravo Zero, Mike Hotel, Mike in Loveland.
This is Kilo Echo Zero, Lima Charlie Kilo, KE0LCK, the other Mike from Timnath tonight.
This is, good evening, Dave. Here is Kilo Zero, Juliet Echo, Foxtrot, Horsetooth Lake, South Dakota. No traffic.
This is K1DEG, Platteville.
Whiskey 2, Mike, India, Charlie, Timnath, no traffic.
Kilo 5, Bravo Charlie, K5 BBC Phil in the RV on Echolink.
I would like to acknowledge WB0MH Mike, KE0LCK Mike, K0JEF Jeff, K1DEG Mike, W2MIC Mark, and K5 BBC Phil. Any other check-ins from battery or emergency powered stations? Alpha through Mike, please call.
Good evening, Dave. Kilo Zero, Alpha Bravo Kilo, Alec, and LaSalle.
Then I would like to acknowledge K0ABK Alec. Any check-ins from stations using battery or emergency power? Alpha through Zulu, please call.
Kilo Golf 6 Uniform Delta Tango Ed Bertha on the handheld.
This is Kilo Charlie 0, Zulu India Echo. Darren, approaching Timnath. Then I would like to acknowledge KG6 UDT Ed and KC0ZIE Darren. Any other stations who'd like to check in? Battery or let's actually open this up. Any stations, commercial power or battery, Alpha through Mike, please call.
Whiskey 0 Delta Alpha Sierra, Dave in Fort Collins.
Whiskey 9 India, November Echo, Larry in Estes Park.
Kilo 4 Echo Uniform Golf, Jenny in Wellington.
Alpha Echo 0 Bravo Quebec, Daryl in Longmont.
Then I would like to acknowledge W0DAS Dave, KW9INE, excuse me, Larry, K4 EUG Jenny, and AE0 Bravo Quebec, Daryl. Any other stations who'd like to check in, Alpha through Mike, please call.
Kilo 0 Echo Victor, Eric, Wellington.
Then I would like to acknowledge K0EV, Eric. Any stations who'd like to check in, battery or commercial power, Alpha through Zulu, please call.
Good evening. This is Whiskey Alpha 5, Victor Romeo Lima, Willis in Fort Collins.
This is Kilo Echo 0 Lima Sierra Lima, Alan Greeley.
Then I would like to acknowledge WA5 VRL, Willis and KE0LSL Al. Any other stations, battery or emergency power or commercial power, Alpha through Zulu, please call.
Kilo Delta 0, Uniform Juliet Kilo, Steve in Nunn, one announcement.
Then I would like to acknowledge KD0 UJK, Steve. This is Whiskey 0 Delta Delta Zulu with the Amateur Radio Emergency Service Region 3 District 2 Net. We'll now move on to Net Business. Steve, you had one announcement. Please go ahead.
Yeah, this is K0UJK, just a last reminder here of our training/meeting this Saturday, 9 a.m. at 2221 South Timberline at the Police Services Building. The event will start at 9 a.m. and we should be done within an hour or two, so we won't be there long. The other part of this is I've been told there will be no coffee. So if you want coffee, please bring your own. Okay, that's all I got. Back to that.
Thanks for that, Steve. Is there anybody with questions about the training this coming Saturday? Are there any other stations that have any business for the net? Please call. Is there any late check-ins for tonight's net? Please call. I'd like to thank each station for checking in and to the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club for the use of their repeater this evening. All stations with appropriate privileges are invited to participate in the following nets. The statewide ARES HF net on Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. on a frequency of 3.810 megahertz. The statewide ARES VHF net on Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. on the 145310 Colorado connection repeater using a tone of 88.5 hertz. Tonight we had 17 check-ins. The duration of the net was about 10 minutes, and we had one announcement. This net will meet again next Thursday evening at 7 p.m. local. 73 and good evening. The repeater is now open for general use. This is Whiskey 0 Delta Delta Zulu for the Amateur Radio Emergency Service, Region 3 District 2 net.
This presentation was brought to you by the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. For more information, visit our website, ncarc.net. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.